Grand Risings, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Tea with Chelsea. We are going to tap into collective general energy. So if it's for you, you'll know. If not, we got to let it go. Enjoy the show. Always use discernment watching tarot, okay? We are going to get going really quickly. Motion sickness or like car sickness could be significant for somebody. And, oh, what was the other thing? It's going to come to me. There's something else, but something about getting motion sickness could be significant. Also, like the male has been in the energy a lot lately. And I have this deck, and OGs will know, like I haven't used it probably since last year. It's like postcards from Spirit. I've had this deck. It's a beautiful deck. Colette Baron Reed, I believe. Yeah. I'm going to pull. They want me to pull a message from here. They showed it to me this morning, and yeah, so they want to hear something from this. So we'll start from this, and then we'll get going. Okay, what is it in these postcards, Spirit? Got a message from your guides. Okay. I'm only gonna do one shuffle. A lot. That's it then. All right, we're going to read them off and we'll see what they've got to say, okay? Their little messages. First one. Dearest you, on Earth, and my phone lit up when I started. On Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it, so make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. All right, so something about telling your story. Let's see. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others. And that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Okay? Forgiveness is significant, and I always say it's not for you, or it's not for the other person, it's for you. So you can release it and move on. Even though, dearest you, even though life seems now to be moving full steam ahead, it's a time to rest. Allow ideas to flow through you and take root in your heart before they reach your mind. Honor this process by becoming empty to allow the inspiration and the magic of dreaming. You might feel lazy or unproductive, but we know better. Just as sleep is a way to recharge before renewal, so are you in a time for dreaming. In this powerful process of co-creation, your soul merges with spirit in a profound way so you can receive your music directly from source and play your past in the symphony of life. music is significant. You are being invited to bear witness to the great creation and tune into what others can't hear. We have so many dreams to share with you, in the sacred and in the invisible. Don't worry, we will wake you when it's time to return with a new dream. No need to set an alarm clock. Loving you always. So dreaming could be very significant here for this collective that I'm speaking with. There's something here that spirit has given you a vision for, and they're saying don't stop believing in it. There's some kind of message, and you might be getting messages through music, which is why I like to play on words there is highly significant. But your body needs to rest, especially when you're going through an ascension, like it's saying, like things are moving at a fast pace right now. You get tired. Oh, my phone's on vibrate. You do get tired. Fatigue is part of an ascension symptom because your DNA is upgrading and your body needs time to catch up. So it gets tired in the process, or sometimes worn out. Sometimes we get colds, or it just depends what the situation is. But yeah, so something about sharing your story, forgiveness, and tuning in and allowing yourself to be empty, like releasing with this forgiveness energy. There's something here. Maybe you've just recently done that and you're already picking up on things, or this is what's going on. They want me to read this last one that's on the bottom of the deck here. Did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. But don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide, stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the door to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. All right, y'all. So those were a couple postcards from Spirit. Okay. The number 7 could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. It's 7:07 on my clock when I'm filming this. 777, 707, 717, and 477777. Highly, highly, highly significant. Also, July could be significant. And August 20th to 24th. Okay. Let's get into it. Eight of Pentacles. Maybe sharing your story through music for some of you is what I just heard. Something about creation. Or realizing, maybe some of you realized you had a talent when you started transmuting energy differently, like through some sort of art, possibly music for some, writing, working with your hands. It depends. It's going to depend for everybody, but it's something about realizing like you get stronger, your gifts get stronger while you do that. Okay, transmuting that energy of endings and setting yourself free. There's a lot of forgiving that needed to be done, and a lot of things that you didn't get apologized for. You are, I knew it was there. You are going to be rewarded for the way that you continue to love. Forgiving doesn't mean forgetting. It means releasing. Ace of Cups. Okay. Overflowing. Somebody's really like burdened here and stressed out about the amount of love that you hold, and something about your intuition. They're really burdened. This could be the person you need to forgive and release. There's some kind of like obsession here. For some, the obsession may have been like envy, something about not being able to do what you do, or like stand in your own confidence or your power or something. Somebody's really, we're releasing this person. They're stuck in a circle, in a cycle. They're not going to get out. That's why they need to be released. And you have forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do, is what I just heard. Everybody's story is going to be different. So remember, I'm just the messenger. Okay, 5 of Cups in reverse. And the 8 of Wands. There's some really good, like, there's communication coming in, but there's some kind of opportunity coming in, like, quickly. The 8th could be significant of January. Also the 8th of this month for somebody. Like, there's a lot of 8s out here. There's 888 as well. 1010. 101010. Five of Swords. It's going underneath the 9 of Swords for this person. And the 4 of Swords. Like, somebody's serving their karma here. And again, they're not healed. And they're extremely stressed because of the way that they treated you. But they also don't know. They know that they did wrong, but they won't be able to come forward with some kind of communicate. Like, even if they did, there's something here about, like, you just letting it go. It could be a masculine. Doesn't have to be. This full moon is highly significant. A masculine energy as well. Again, something about creating your own business here. Entrepreneurship. And it could be with whatever that craft is. It's going to bring you a lot of success and celebrations here. This all came because of your self-discovery. Okay? Roots are highly significant. Your root chakra. Doing a lot of clearing. Trimming of rotten roots. Like, they're literally showing me rotten roots. And like how you would prune them away from a plant. And like repotting yourself. Somebody could be an earth sign. 5 of Pentacles. Taurus could be significant. What's coming in for the collective spirit? How to Save a Life by The Fray. Could be a significant song for someone. Gig is up. Again, whatever they're doing, they can't, and they're not successful at coming at you anymore because you've healed. It doesn't affect you anymore. So they're jealous of your destiny, like your birthright or something. Something about your sparkle, your shine, what you're accomplishing in life that they couldn't. Something about immigration is highly significant. Getting a passport is also significant. Yeah, somebody's in devil energy and they just, it's sad. Could have been someone that you had a sexual relationship with. Masons or Eastern Stars could be significant. It's going underneath the immigration card. Some about green cards and illegal work. as well. It doesn't necessarily be for an immigrant, like somebody's working legally or possibly getting money underneath the table. Apologies, like for fuck's sakes, it goes under, the gig is up. All right, forgiveness is right there. Spirit, you have gosh, there's something about how tapped in you are with your guides here. And thank you, Spirit. Hit it. Business success. It's going to make you extremely successful. I don't know if you're using your gifts like predominantly for a business, kind of like what I do, or if they help you just in your own path and create other things. But they shouldn't have messed with you. Okay, deal gone wrong. A Pisces is highly significant, and family members could be significant as well. That can also be an ex-spouse, sibling, a parent, relative of some kind, okay? And we've got forging documents. They wanted to see you fail, like they were rooting for you to fail. Like they really were. Some kind of property damage here. Windows are highly significant. Possibly a fire. It doesn't have to be. Electrical. I'm seeing broken windows. Strangers coming against you, then under surveillance. Someone's watching your every move. Something being recorded, keeping tabs on you and spying. So they could have had other people watching you for them. The color green is significant. And the letters S, okay, letter S is highly significant. And G. So we may have hired somebody to, like, I don't know why they were watching you. Because maybe they wanted to take something from you, but there's something here about, like, what you do. Like, they were trying to stop it. Or maybe trying to get you out of character, and that's how they were going to stop it. So they had somebody following you. Some kind of third-party energy on this heartbroken card. Somebody right in front of you. The divine protected you. They may have tried to, some of you may have been framed for, like, stealing from work. Whether it's hours, food, money, some kind of property. Take only what's for you. Yeah, X still watching you 3 or 4 different times now. Mob and gang affiliations have been coming out. All right, so there's some kind of gang crime related with your ex here. And some kind of fight breaking out. And it's between them and whoever they worked with to come up against you. Shadow Band was in reverse. There was nothing they could do. They're very angry. They're mad at whoever they hired. But the truth is there was nothing there. Thank you, Spirit. You're a healer, shaman energy. Divine let you know that you had ops in your camp. False energy. You do your part. Spirit does the rest. Somebody with you who used to be with you was no good for you. Okay? Bringing down your energy. Some kind of lie here. A big one. A cover-up. For some, it may have even been in a court situation. Scorpio energy. Aquarius. Both by Tiesto. Don't you tell me that it's love or money. I want both. Ain't no way I'll let you take one from me. I want both. As to the places. Well, that came out before I was ready. But your money looking up. Your money not looking funny. Zoo in verse. It's not, something's not like out of control. There's something about wild animals for some reason here. Within reverse, they're not wild. So like, there's something here about like on the loose. Going about taming your money. Interesting. What else, Spirit? It came out again. All right. Let's go. Somebody here, that's what it was. Somebody is a fucking good cook. Either you experiment in your own kitchen, you do it full time, like for work, you're in school for something, just talented. Somebody is the bomb.com when it comes to the kitchen. Sourdough could also be significant. Sausage and eggs. Somebody may have eaten sausage and eggs. Bangers and mash. Sausages are significant. Someone could be Irish as well. Kale. I don't know. Something's going on there. Forest here. With this forest and it's hitting kitchen. Oh, mushrooms are also significant. Something about foraging your food and making it. Something about foraging. There's all sorts of things. Fiddleheads could be significant as well. We've got factory work, industrial production, manufacturing process. Something about art for some. Something about, it's going under financial center. So for some of you, you may be able to start making money on like your creations or something. Something about creating art on like mushrooms or something is significant. Not knowing, I don't know if that's you or not. There's also something about art being purchased, like maybe you own some kind of, or art and money are highly significant. Oh, I split on bank, and it's going underneath that zoo in reverse. You've got your money tamed. Ooh, I got so many chills. The sky, okay. Infinite universe. Something about the cloud formations, and holy heck, is that ever true? The clouds were doing something crazy today. It looked like I don't know how to describe it. Like lights were glowing. It's weird. Earlier, they were glowing blue from above. I don't know how to describe it. My partner was with me, so he validated it for me. And then in the evening, it was like fire red. Something about the full moon as well. The reflections. But not gonna lie, it gave me alien vibes, but it honestly, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but down here, it's like a glowy blue in these purple clouds. It's like they're glowing blue. That's kind of like what I mean. So that could be significant. Something about not manufactured, well. What's the word? When you make things manufactured, clouds, man-made weather could be significant. I have no idea what I was just trying to say there. I Can Transform You by Chris Brown. Midnight Sky, there's something about the moon. You might be doing meditations, might be doing manifestations. cleansing, charging. April could be a significant month here for someone in the energy. I said January was significant at the beginning of the read. Within the last 5 years, I believe it's been within 5 years time frame, maybe even 3 for some, that maybe you haven't spoken to this person directly or something. I don't know. This winter. Stormy day. A snowstorm in the winter is highly significant. It's also like they're giving me like a shitstorm. Like something's blowing up for this person, but in a sense like you're blasting off. Foggy day in reverse. Being able to see clearly, no longer being confused about what's coming up for you. So in the next 2 weeks and 3 months, something about what you're doing within your work and your career is highly significant. It's probably going to be a turn up, things picking up for you, getting busier, something about being able to like save money for something, whatever it is you're trying to save for, like do it here. And then spring, maybe there's something you want to do by this spring. Or you're going to be completely different is what I'm hearing. There's some kind of mega transformation for you here. You're going to keep developing and growing, and because this person's completely falling off, it's going to be a lot more apparent to you. Heaven. Do you see how that came out? Some of you, or somebody may be an orphan, or orphanages may be significant. You may not have been born, like you may not have been an orphan since childhood, like you may have been orphaned later in life, like you're both your parents passing away or something like that. Something about being indecisive about going into a nursing home, putting somebody into a nursing home on the West Coast. Worried about making this decision, or you already did. You were going back and forth. This could have been somebody who you, maybe for some it's a sibling, and y'all were arguing about whether or not it was the right thing to do. We've got cocky coming out. You do what's best for you, because at the end of the day, if say this is a parent, like you're no good, like at this stage in their life, like if they need to go into a home, and if you're not failing them, if anything, you're doing more for them because you can be more present as a loved one instead of a caregiver. And when we get to certain stages in life, depending on the situation, sometimes they can get really mean in their pain and their confusion and things like that, and it can cause unwanted resentment. And so there's something here about like a fight that could have broken out about putting somebody into a home, or maybe this is just within yourself. Take it as it resonates, but it was the right choice. Don't let anybody ever tell you different. And maybe that's what the fight was over, that reason why they're separated. I'm not too sure. Somebody was in a nursing home. Somebody in a nursing home could have also been a guide for somebody here. Like that's how you can take it as it resonates. And you made the decision to put them in here. Bird watcher, somebody who liked birds, is highly significant. I feel like your spirit guides probably communicate to you with the birds. We've got soul cycle here, going underneath nursing home. So there's something about like shifting being a new cycle in life, especially with the individual that would be going into the home that they did, like it's what they needed or what they do need to like go into the next cycle. Dancing is highly significant. Something about being a backup dancer for some kind of like celebrity artist could be significant. Either somebody is one or they're trying to be one. Applying, auditioning for the queen. There's many queens in the industry. I'm hearing Lady Gaga's abracadabra in my head right now. So Gaga could be significant. We've got a private investigator and a hit bird watcher. So somebody could have been pretending to watch birds and they had their binoculars on you. Cuddling is significant here for someone. Sleeping at night. We've got Mario Kart, video games, being impatient. Somebody did something. Somebody was impatient because someone was indecisive and they may have done something that was impulsive. We've got Darth Vader, some kind of evil family member. Star Wars is also significant. Comedy. We likes Pop-Tarts. There's entrepreneur here. I'm gonna take a couple from the tea deck and then I'll wrap it up. Some about this person, you releasing it for reals, okay? And they may even try to come back into your energy for some reason, okay? For some of you, it's an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, okay? Either way, it's the ops. Thank you, Spirit. White magic, you're a healer, shaman energy. Keep going, keep healing. You can't heal everybody. You can't save everybody. Okay, listen to your intuition. Keep your independence. You're fucking perfect. Also, that song from Pink, Fucking Perfect, is significant. Someone here may be receiving a custom engagement ring from somebody who truly loves and admires them soon. Okay, you have alien DNA. Something about it being visible from a very young age. Between the ages of 5 and 10, you did something that may have spooked somebody in your family. You're about to get monetized. It hit fucking perfect. Maine is significant. And New York, possibly. Halloween. Something happened over Halloween. Again, there's a fallout happening because this was in the other energies. Like Halloween's a deadline. So shit's about to go down, okay? Find the bright side. There is always one. We've got Pisces again. I think Pisces came out already. We've got drinks with friends and friends with benefits here. And then poisonous plants. So somebody may have tried to hurt you for some, okay? Someone's going to get caught for tax fraud. It's going on top of the ops. Awakening is coming out, hitting your independence and fucking perfect. You're ascending, going through another ascension. Somebody doesn't wear their seatbelt. This person's being haunted by your ancestors and receiving karma, okay? There's January again. Something about a tracking device. They were stalking you hard. They want to be you. Literally. Betrayal. Keep that heart chakra protected but open, baby, okay? Somebody could be losing a limb as karma. Anything else, Spirit? They stole from you. Bottom line. Something about social media here. Texting. You know what's up. Okay, this person won't let go. They were energy harvesting in a pissing competition. They are in regret right now. Black magic. Could have been, again, an ex. All right. Y'all. Again, forgiveness is for you and not for the other person. There's something about truly releasing this. For those of you that haven't, there's somebody who did the most to come up against you here. And there's, I think, a few people in this energy who did that to you, but they're about to get caught up here. Again, there's tax fraud in here. There's some kind of crime cover-up that happened. So I don't know if they're washing money. Somebody was trying to steal or framed you for stealing, and now they're going to get caught for stealing. But you're about to move up. You're about to go up, up, up really, really quick. So when you need a nap, take a nap. Okay? Listen to your intuition. You know what's up. Things are about to get busy. The next couple of months, that's all that's left before 2026 starts. So again, you're about to be in a whole new timeline in this new year coming up, January. So get ready. You've got what it takes. Release, forgive, don't forget. And wear your seatbelt. Stay in the light and you'll be all right. And until next time, be good.